have time for this shit.
No, you don't go in that fucking hospital.
Lady came out, so I'm not worried about that. She already came out.
Oh, I mean, why you... I played into your fantasy yesterday, George, because it's agitating. It's agitating, and I try to be a friend to you, and you constantly accuse me of trying to hurt you.
Listen to me. All right, there's only one way, and one way you can get out of this.
Okay, what is it?
Make a fucking video saying that you are tremendous. The damage is done. There's no way of doing any of shit.
What have I done to you?
You have fucking bothered her, and you bothered me. You
Sure.
bothered her,
She
and you
called
indirectly
me.
bothered me. She didn't call you.
Yes, she did, and then she started texting after I answered.
No, you were talking to somebody. It wasn't her.
Yes, George, it was.
Okay, well, you think that.
From a text now number. She always does.
Well, whatever. You think what you want.
I mean, I know it's her.
Well, I don't care what you think. You know. You can think you know all you want. She wants to be left the fuck alone. Is what she wants to be. She wants to be left the fuck alone.
So why does she call the head goon? If she wants to be left alone.
Now, look. Listen to me. That's part of the problem. When you start, you lose the credibility when you start saying that shit.
Because that's how she's George. If she doesn't want.
I'm not talking about her. When you're the head goon, right? Huh? You're the head goon. It's not even a joking matter. It's not even amusing.
You hear
it's not
that
joking
cough?
matter. It's not even fucking amusing at all.
You hear that cough?
I always cough like that.
Really?
Yes, really.
I mean, George, you gotta stop treating me like I'm the enemy, man. Like I've done something to you. I work every day.
When you start putting pictures of my deceased girl and putting pictures of cum stains on her face, then you and I have a problem.
I didn't publish that. I sent that to you. I didn't put that on the internet anywhere.
To even send it to me, I don't need to see that shit. That's not a joking matter.
Do you see?
She's not here to defend herself. She's not here to defend herself.
George, do you at all see how you treated me yesterday?
I didn't treat you at all. I didn't even talk to you.
Okay, Kristen. Kristen antagonized me for over an hour and a half.
Because I don't know whether she did or didn't.
Yes, you do. God damn it.
I have no fucking idea whether she did or didn't.
Oh,
that's conjecture.
Well, how else would I send Kristen a dick pic yesterday? Tell me.
I said you sent me a dick pic.
Nope, you were explicit.
You sent me a dick pic is what I said.
No, George.
Well, okay, no. The no is no.
Would you like me to play it back?
Oh, you recorded it, didn't you?
Would you like me to play it back?
You recorded it, didn't you?
George, I don't have a recorder.
Oh, well then, what is it then? Did you record it? Did you record the conversations?
George, it's what you said, and you know
you
said it.
No, did you record the conversations? That's the question.
George, all of my phone calls are recorded, yes. All of them. Yours are nothing special.
Yeah, okay. Well, then I have nothing, then that's right there enough to question.
George, all of my phone calls are recorded. It's required.
How's it required?
Because I'm a member of the I'm a member of the fucking American Allegiance of Paralegals, George. This is a business phone.
It's required, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, that's full chips.
It's an
personal phone being required. Every conversation being recorded. Do you record your boyfriend or your husband's calls too?
Yes.
You record your husband's calls. You record your calls from your ex.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's an issue with that.
But George, you notice I haven't released any of them.
You threatened to.
Because you act like a dickhead.
Listen to me. When you start opening yourself up and say you're the one that did it, then solidifies everything. When you open yourself and say you're the one that you solidify everything, and you make yourself even more of a jackass and more of a guilty person.
You already believe that it's all me, so I might as well give you some proof.
I am not stupid. I know there are other people involved in this. So don't think that, no, there are other people involved.
No,
I know that.
It's all me. I'm Henry Mitchell. I'm Jay Smith. I'm Will Marklin. I'm Sean Brennan. The only one you know I'm not is Sean Brennan. But you truly believe I am Will Marklin. With
you and Brennan should get together. You really should.
We have. You sued us. Have you noticed that you've never heard me and Will Marklin on the telephone together? Ever? Ever.
Will Marklin was there before you even came in the picture.
No, George. No, you thought he was.
I'm not stupid, man. Will Marklin was there way before you were in the picture, before you were even known of.
So how do you rationalize I'm Will Marklin, George?
I understand. Yeah. Do I rationalize that? No.
But you have. You believe that I was Will Marklin. Because
I've
that's
never
what Kristen told you.
No, that's what you know. No. We said that basically that Will Marklin was Marty McBitch.
But he's not.
We said that Will Marklin was Marty McBitch. But no, I mean, I know that's a slime ball that's is enemy by himself. Look, you opened yourself up by admitting to all that shit yesterday.
I don't give a damn what you think.
Well, you might want to give a damn about
George,
that.
I won't give a
because
damn.
you opened yourself up to something by admitting to it.
Okay.
And that was not the brightest thing to do.
Would you like me to admit to it on camera?
You're loony. You are. So did you do it or did you not do it?
I didn't do it, but I'm going to make a video as soon as we hang up, holding up the flyers.
Okay. Well, listen. That right there is a jailable offense.
It's not.
That's a jailable offense. Right now it is. Because people are not fucking taking that as a joke.
But George, that doesn't change the law of the land. That doesn't change the law of the land.
Yeah, well, it doesn't give you a
Unless
pass.
the governor enters an executive order that I can't troll you.
Well, I'm giving the order.
Unless the governor enters an order that I can't troll you, it doesn't change the law.
I'm giving the fucking order.
George, I wouldn't troll you if you stopped being a dick. I'm not going anywhere. I'm never going to get out of your life, ever.
Well, that almost sounds like a fucking threat.
It's not a threat. It's a goddamn promise.
Yeah, well.
And I don't give a goddamn if you don't like it.
Yeah, well, you are. That's not. Listen,
I will not be ignored, Jim.
You can manipulate people, but you're not. You can manipulate who you want to, but I'm not a part of that group you're going to manipulate. You're not going to manipulate me.
I will not be ignored, Jim.
Jim? Who's Jim?
What's that old movie from the 80s? I don't remember. It was an iconic movie. She says, I will not be ignored, Jim.
I don't know what your problem. Look, and for God's sake, stop sending that shit. Those voice messages. I don't want to hear the shit.
Fatal Attraction is the movie.
Yeah, well, that's pretty goddamn fucking sick.
It's the process. You won't answer my call. You change your number. I'm not going to be ignored, Dan.
Yeah, well, that's a psychotic person.
I will not be ignored, Dan.
That's a psychotic person right there.
I will not be ignored, George. George, I care about you.
Yeah, okay, well then.
I treat you with a lot of respect. I really do.
Yeah, you do. You do by fucking condemning what I wear and fucking critiquing. I don't need your fucking critiques, and I don't need you to tell me be the fashion police and tell me what I fucking wear. If I want to wear a fucking shirt, then that's my prerogative.
But George, the point that I'm making
George, when I
don't give a damn about the point that
when
you're
I tell you that you're dressed stupid, it's not me mocking you. It's because other people think the same thing, and I want you.
I don't care what you think, because what you think doesn't amount to hell of beans.
But you see my suit,
I have
right?
I have a fucking yellow blazer that I love, that I used to wear a lot on the show. And I have a green blazer that I used to wear on the show. I wear loud clothes. I like to wear loud clothes.
But you're not wearing loud clothes. You're wearing garbage and trash. You're wearing thrift store shit.
Yeah,
that's
well,
not
guess
loud
what?
Clothes.
That's my.
Stupid.
No, I don't wear thrift store. I buy my clothes from Dillard's, bitch.
But George, you bought them at Dillard's 15 years ago. They're in
bought my
the
clothes.
store now.
Clothes from Dillard's. Well, it doesn't matter. 15 years ago, what? If I wear them, I still wear them. So what?
But they're in the thrift store now.
Well, then that's my prerogative, isn't it?
I mean, you see the problem, don't you?
That's my prerogative. I paid for that at Dillard's. I paid for that at Dillard's with all these clothes. So that's my, I give a goddamn what. Who are you?
I mean, George, I'm not dressed bad.
I don't give a damn what you think you are. I mean, you're not the fucking, you don't, you're not Mr. Blackwell. The fashion police, Mr. Blackwell, telling you what people wear and what they don't wear.
Well, George, that's what friends do. If I look stupid, somebody will tell me, hey, Mike, don't wear that dumbass shit. You look retarded.
Okay, well, that's your whatever. You do what you do. I do what I do. I don't need your critique. I don't need nothing from you. I don't need nothing from you. You see how I transitioned into that, getting this car? You see how I got this car? Did I ask for any help from you? No. I got this car and I found a way to do it on my own. I didn't ask for any help from you. And that guy you referred me to had nothing but junk cars on his lot. That guy should be locked. That guy should have his damn lot closed. Bunch of junk cars all over his damn fucking lot. No. I got my own connection, my own way, and there you go. And I'm driving me a fucking Benz minivan. How about that?
But it's not yours, George.
Oh, it is mine. I paid for it.
George, there's no way in hell that you have a Mercedes-Benz minivan worth a fuck.
I have a Mercedes-Benz
minivan.
Do you hear me?
You have a Mercedes-Benz cargo van.
Minivan.
Cargo van.
Minivan. No. SUV. SUV van.
What year?
Take a guess.
I'm trying to see a picture of it.
08.
08. Benz. Minivan?
SUV. Minivan.
Oh. That's not bad.
Ah. There you go.
That's a pretty good car.
Ah.
That's not, what color is it?
Let those trolls salivate on that.
Well, George, I don't know if it's true yet.
I don't give a damn what you think is true or not true. I don't give a shit what you think. Because mind you now, I'm at 4208 West Franklin, right?
How many miles are on it?
It doesn't matter how many miles on it.
How many miles are on it, JJ?
Doesn't matter.
Come on, JJ, how many?
2.
That's not too bad. Those things.
2,000.
Is it a diesel?
No.
They're selling these pictures of Jamie signed by one of the members of the Inner Circle for $75. It was mailed to me.
Excuse me?
They're selling these pictures of Jamie for $75.
All right, you know what? I look, what you did yesterday, you need to understand that if you admit to a crime, you are opening yourself up.
Okay.
It's like you admit to a crime, you open yourself up. No, you put that picture up there, didn't you? Why would you admit to that?
Because, George, I play into your stupid fantasy.
Yeah?
It gets old.
What? Yeah, you play into stupid fantasy, and then you have, someone knocking at your door, right?
What are they going to do to me? I'm not admitting to a crime.
You admit to a crime, and what I've got...
It's not a crime.
That is a crime. Under what's going on right now, that is a crime.
Okay, well, you're free to tell the police. I mean, you're free to tell them.
You even said that you and Mitchell and that Jay Summers or Smith or whoever the fuck he is are going out there to Starbucks.
That's right.
And did you do that?
No.
And what happened to curtail that?
George, I was working. I had no intentions of doing that. I just played into your fantasy.
Is that what they're doing, Lon?
Yes, George, I'm telling you that's what they're doing.
Okay.
I'm telling you that.
Yeah, well.
On a recorded lie.
Listen, man, you're not Teflon, man.
I never said I was.
You're not Teflon. Because if you do something, it's going to stick. It's going to fucking stick like a frying pan.
Sure.
Sizzling egg.
I have excellent lawyers. Excellent lawyers. And every time I pay them, George, I just write it off as a business expense. It's less money I have to pay in taxes to the government.
Listen, if you did something, it's going to be known. Okay? Just know that. This is not a joke.
George.
This is not a joke at all.
Let me tell you this.
Let me tell you, this is reality.
Let me tell you this.
This is reality.
My cell phone goes with me everywhere, doesn't it? Most of the time. And generally, I'm on the phone with a customer working. So not only is my phone plugged into my Wi-Fi here at the house, the towers that I'm having the phone calls with are here at my house. So, George, I could prove to anybody without a reasonable doubt that anywhere you claim I wasn't, I was here working on my phone or my office. So, George, I'm not concerned.
Well, that's nothing to joke about what you did.
Stop accusing me of it.
Not nothing to joke about.
Then stop accusing me of it.
How did you get that picture?
I told you. It was mailed to me by William Markland.
Okay, well, then that son of a bitch needs to fucking...
I didn't ask for these packages.
From what I understand, he's being evicted from what I heard.
No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Someone told me he's being evicted out of his apartment.
I haven't heard anything about that, bro.
I heard something about that.
Maybe he is. Shit. It happens.
See how that happens? Oh, he's running his mouth off about me, and then he's running his mouth off about me, and then he endures the same fate.
I mean, George, look, I am not Will Markland. I am Mike Saunders. I get a letter every month telling me that I overpaid my rent.
Is that right?
That's right. Is that right? Damn right it is.
No, I don't.
$11,000 this month.
I don't give a. Nobody gives a fuck.
The first week of the COVID.
You obviously want an IRS audit, don't you?
The first week of COVID-19, I didn't pay a dime. I mean, the first week of COVID-19, I didn't make any money at all. I'm just saying. You're screaming that you wanted an IRS audit, but you keep saying that shit. Well, the fuck are they gonna audit me because some 1096 calls and complains? Are you nuts? You are a 1096, George. When the police are called about you, you come over the radio every time as possible 1096.
1096. What is a 1096?
A mental patient.
Okay. Well, see, I'm not a mental patient, and then that's where the finger
Or
points
mental,
right back.
it means mental person.
And this is coming from a person that came from institution.
This is coming from a former law enforcement officer.
A person that came from an institution that sees a fucking shrink and has a fucking head examined every week.
George, I see my shrink because I have somebody to talk to. I enjoy the work I do with him.
Is that what you do? Okay, that's what you say you do. I don't think coming from you, calling someone else something and saying someone else is labeled is a credible source to make that stick.
George, you are a 1096. There's no question about it. Because you called the police so many times, you're labeled as a possible 1096.
I've called the police because I'm being fucking attacked.
Yeah, but you called the police 20 times.
I called the police because I'm being fucking attacked, and these people are fucking, the shit's going on all the time.
But that in and of itself, needs that just advises the officer to be careful that they may be dealing with someone with some mental impairments.
Because there is no mental impairment. Okay, you get your information from a wrong source, don't you?
No, George, I went to the academy, for God's sakes. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and figure out what label you are. Because I can tell you one damn thing. If anybody has a mental case, anybody has a mental deficiency, you need to look in the mirror.
I mean, George, you just got to stop with this shit. This shit about how horrible I am to you. And how I'm just always the enemy.
You have done some shit that's been very, very questionable. You've done a lot of shit that's been very, very questionable. Hold on a second. I'm at liberty here. Shit. Yeah, I know this is very convenient.
What's that, George?
What you're telling me right now is very convenient.
That Jay Smith and Henry Mitchell are following you? Or what?
What you're telling me that basically that now that you have no hand in this is very convenient.
George, I'm going to make a video when we hang up showing the things. I'm going to take a video holding up the picture. I'm going to make a video holding up the flyer here at my desk.
All right, you know what? You need to stop what you're doing. What you're saying is very convenient to you to get you out of this.
George, I'm going to make a video showing you the things I've got and the things I've done.
Uh-huh. So which is it then? Which is it?
What's that?
Which is it?
What is it, Joe? What is the question?
Which is it then? Are you responsible or you're not responsible?
I'm not responsible. But I'm going to play into your fantasy so that the police have somebody to look at so that the real perpetrator can continue.
You know what, man? I'm not.
Then stop being so stupid.
Listen, what you're doing, is guilty by association. Guilty by association. How come you seem to be getting you got the picture, you got the other stuff. How is that? How are you getting this stuff?
It's on Discord. You won't go there.
No, I have no reason to go there. I'm not having my computer traced or, looked at or not having my computer fucking being tracked.
I got a firewall, baby. They can't attack shit. You got to stop acting like I'm the enemy, GG.
What is this you know about then? So basically, then, so is it both? Is it both Mitchell and this other fucker?
Yes, they're at it today.
And where are they at it today? Where are they?
George, I don't have a tracking device.
They're at it today, huh?
Yes.
Where are they at? Where do they say they're going to be at?
They don't. They're just in Henrico following George around. And then they'll leave and go downtown for a while. That's all it says.
And how do they fucking know where I'm at?
They've been following you since the minivan.
Yeah, well, they've been following me since the minivan. They have not been following me because they have no idea what I drive.
Well, George, think what